Where's the boy?
He is at home. Being lazy. Couldn't get out of bed.
It's fucking evening.
I know. But he's lazy.
Well, it's me and you then.
It is.
Brilliant.
I'm sure you love it, really.
Well, that's it. This week's episode. Thanks for listening. Still got my phone in my hand. I haven't even locked the screen. So I'll ask you what I ask him. What you been up to?
I've been really busy. I've had some annual leave. And I filled it with wrestling, as usual. So
We're doing time travel.
Time
again.
travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because we're recording before the show, but it's going out after the show. So we have to speak about it like the show's happened. And if you're listening live, we're driving to Manchester right now. Clearly not driving and recording because that's illegal. You'd know all about that, wouldn't you? Illegal stuff with driving.
Up. Yeah, it's all right. I had a naughty girl course. So I ran a red light. I didn't mean to. I thought it was green because there was a green light ahead. Anyway, someone dobbed me in. So, yeah, £98 later and a driver awareness course. I now know the rules of the road. He even suggested that I went and bought a highway code for my bedtime reading.
Wow.
I know.
If you're the person who runs that course and that's your bedtime reading, I've got some porn mags from the 90s you can have that'll change your fucking life. Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, the highway
At
code.
my bedtime reading, this sign means that fuck off.
The highway code's not cheap either.
No, fuck the highway code. Most people don't know the highway code. If you've ever driven in Lincoln and you try going round a roundabout, no fucker knows lane discipline. Never mind the highway code.
I mean, clearly I don't know the highway code either. That's why I ran a red light. Got into trouble for
My
it.
bedtime reading is the highway code. I don't go on Pornhub. I look at the guy who grasses people in on the internet.
Yeah. Anyway, is that your rant
Fuck
done?
me.
Oh, dear.
I thought there was going to be less swearing because he ain't here.
I
but
know. Look at that.
I've already started. Anyway, what else you been up to?
Well, because I've had my week of annual leave. So we had the show at 1NK on June 28th.
We did.
And that was...
We don't have to time travel that one because we know what happened.
We know what happened for that one. Yeah. So Maxwell is a turncoat. Like, massive turncoat. I was lost for words. And HMD is. He's a turncoat as well. So yeah, suspended them both. That was interesting. And then Reese and Rogan weren't medically fit or cleared to be at the ex-church.
Yeah, they're definitely not pre-booked somewhere else.
No, not at all. That didn't happen. It's fine.
It's real.
Real, yeah. So then we went into PPW versus FFW at the ex-church.
Going into, yeah?
Yeah. It's really difficult thinking backwards.
Yeah.
I mean, I walk into the kitchen most days and don't know why I've gone in there, right? So you expecting me to time travel backwards and do this is really
and past
hard.
tense, the English language is a weird thing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't get my head around it.
No.
So, apart from them turning their back on you, what was good about the show?
Do you know what?
I actually stood out and watched most of it. So.
It was a really good turnout considering how hot it was. Oh, my life.
Even if it weren't hot, how much was going on in Lincoln on that day?
On that day. So we had a football tournament at the same place. Then we had the North Highcombe Gala across the road.
It was some festival thing. And then there was the car
rally at
the showground.
So yeah. So considering all that lot was going on, it was a really good turnout. I've never been so hot in my life. It was horrible.
It was disgusting.
But it was really good. The crowd were really up the whole way through the show. So I was really pleased with that. Benjamin Quill's still a melt. Yep.
Are you just mentioning names so I have to drop people into the edit?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then Rogan versus Harry Johnson. That was a great match.
Yeah, it was. I mean, everyone was cheering him by the end of it, but he still came out with Quill afterwards. Where does that leave Harry Johnson?
Yeah, not sure. He did fly by air Rogan there. Oh, goosebumps. What's that from?
I need a poo really badly.
Nice.
I've just drank my coffee and it's hit, and
Oh my lord.
We're a few minutes in.
People don't need to know that.
Oh, no. Do you know, genuinely, I might already have to pause this.
No, you are not
No,
pausing.
I can't.
Oh my
I can't
god.
pause it. Press pause on the camera.
This week's episode of the Lad and Dad podcast is sponsored by Muscle Juice. Scan the QR code and type in FFW10 for your 10% discount. They are suppliers of energy drinks, flapjacks, protein mousse, and all sorts of other wonderful supplements.
Holy shit. I don't know what we're keeping in and what we're not, but that was horrendous. It just hit me like a ton of shit.
Literally. Great.
I guess we are keeping it in.
We are.
Where were we?
I really don't know. You just literally went, I've got to go for a shit, and that was it.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so we'd discussed that Maxwell was a turncoat, and so was HMD. We had discussed Rogan and Harry Johnson and what a cracking match it was. And I think I mentioned that Johnson flew by air Rogan. There was one point where I literally saw him just fly from one side of the ring to the other.
Yeah, I don't think he had a boarding pass. That's why he got thrown so quick.
He, whee! So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We said about where it leaves him. That's
Where it leaves
we
him.
were.
Yeah.
I do know that the lad who's normally sat there,
The lad, yes.
whose space you've stolen,
Yeah.
I know he's got something to say about it all.
Yeah, he does.
So he will have said it by the time this goes out, or maybe saying it tomorrow. Again, time travelling.
So if we're time travelling, can I mention a match for August 2nd then at 1NK?
Yes.
So, therefore, August 2nd, 1NK, it is going to be Harry Johnson versus AJ for the Academy Championship.
Have you booked them both?
Yeah.
Because we announced a match the other week on here where
I
you
know.
told us to announce it, or you
Yeah.
told me to announce it,
Yeah.
and you
cocked that
didn't
up.
book one of the people whose graphics there.
Yeah, completely forgot.
Yeah.
I have a lot on my brain, right? I have a lot to do. I am so super busy. And
But this
perimenopausal.
ultra professional podcast
Yeah.
now looks a bit silly because we said the wrong thing under your instruction.
My fault. I take the blame.
Yeah. Anywho, so what happened yesterday or is happening tomorrow with time travel?
Oh.
It's Friday. It's going to be Saturday, but it's going out on Sunday.
Okay, so if it's going out on Sunday, what's happening tomorrow on the Monday?
No.
You've just
Oh, my
confused me.
days.
What are you on about?
The boy understands all of this. You
I
make my
know.
life really fucking difficult.
You asked me to do this.
What is happening tomorrow as of today recording, but will have been yesterday as of today going out on the platforms?
PPW versus FFW.
We got there.
We got there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the plans, so...
Okay.
Well,
So,
not that it's planned, it's real. I don't know what happening.
are you wanting me to say what's happened or
I don't
what is
know.
happening?
It's up to you.
You
This is
are
going
ma-
out after it's been out.
You are making this
But
far
if you
harder.
say what have you have got planned, and then something goes wrong, and then you're going to look stupid because it never happened. Do you know the best thing to do?
What?
Subscribe to On Demand or watch on lounges.tv,
Yeah, there you go. And then you'll know
and then you'll know what happened.
Exactly.
But you can say who's there, who was there, supposed to be there.
Okay, so supposed to be is the Heat Bros versus Benjamin
Benjamin?
Benjamin Quill, who's a melt, and it was advertised to be Mr. Ricky, right? But through no fault of my own, Mr. Ricky was injured,
Okay.
so therefore he's been replaced by Axel the Clown.
Oh, I've seen some of his stuff on PPW's social media.
Yeah, so that's...
You're going to love that because it's face paint on the black canvas.
Mate, I'm not...
So if you're watching this or listening to this, go on Lounges TV and see if she's in frame when that match is on, and you can see her burning up.
I just don't like face paint on the canvas, right? It ruins it. It's a right nightmare to get out. But it's fine. And then Flex Buffington versus Nathan Black.
Yep.
Is good. She's so confusing.
That's,
And then,
to be fair, I am looking forward to that. It's my kind of wrestling on paper.
well, Flex is like my favourite wrestler. So I enjoy watching him wrestle anyway. And to be fair, Nathan Black's not bad either. I quite enjoy watching him.
Oh, I think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Every hire we've been to where he's been there, he's someone I really enjoy watching. So, where's the screen gone?
Oh no, notes turned off.
I do enjoy watching him, and again behind the curtain,
Really nice bloke.
really nice guy.
Yeah.
In front of the camera, great promo.
Absolutely.
I saw one, or my brother showed me one yesterday, and it was hilarious. So if you don't follow Nathan Black, go and give him a follow and look through his social media. I promise you won't be doom scrolling with that one.
No, it's absolutely top-notch entertainment. Speaking of promos, so normally I vet things before promos are done on shows. I did not vet the promo that Ace Matthews did. I even handed him the birthday card that he read out.
And I'll insert that just here.
Finally, I get Becca. What are you doing, please? Oh, dear. My name is not Bernard Matthews, but I will read it.
Oh,
Please hold my championship.
Was Rebecca handing Ace Matthews an envelope, apparently?
I am highly educated, thank you very much. It is not my birthday. It says, hey Ace, bad news, brother. I can't make it to the show on Saturday. On this, your 8th birthday, have a magical day. I've been booked last minute to an audition for my favourite musical, Cats. Anyway, I have arranged for my favourite super aggressive strap-on Saturday night to be my glorious replacement. Yours, microphone, future Emmy award-winning absent tag team partner.
Very considerate of him.
Thanks, Mike. Who's strap?
And I really should have checked it first. But then, if the kids knew what that was on about, that's a problem with the parents.
It wasn't on about anything. He simply just took his time turning the page.
I found it hilarious anyway. So, yeah. But then going back to FFW versus PPW, we also have Liam Slater versus Damien Valentine. And that was cracking.
We hope.
We hope. I mean, it could go one or two ways. It could either be a complete disaster because Valentine is very excitable, or he'll behave himself and it'll be brilliant. Was brilliant. Oh dear.
Even if he's unpredictable, it'll still be good to watch.
Yeah, it will.
If he gets a bit too excitable or whatever else he may do to people,
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
So, but I think one of the good things about the FFW versus PPW is that I did arrange for the seminar to happen.
Yeah.
Because as part of like our training, I always try and bring in guest coaches, and who better to bring in than Liam Slater?
Yeah.
You know, that he is such a good coach, and our guys will have learned a lot from him.
And some of them have been down there a couple of times.
Yeah,
some have been down once.
Like,
and we
really
always
love
encourage
it.
them to go other places.
Absolutely.
So with Sheffield only being, an hour and 20 minutes away?
Yeah.
It's
So
good for them
whilst
to
we're
go down
on
there.
plugging other coaches, what I am going to plug is WOW have got their week-long training
Yes, they
seminar.
do.
And I believe, if I'm right, it's the 4th of August to the 8th of August. I might be wrong, but I'm
don't
sure
know.
that's when it is. And do you know what?
We've sent crews of down there. Oh my God, I can't even England. We've sent a couple of, oh my days. Over the years, we've sent a couple of cars down there to do that. And I've been myself once to do the week, and then once to help with the coaching. I was invited down, and that was just such a learning experience. To be part of that team was just a massive imposter syndrome. Massive. It was the year that I had the crack in my neck. So,
but look at what it did for you
was
as a coach, though.
unreal. And we still, to this day, because of that, we still need to bring Ricardo Rodriguez down to come and wrestle for us.
Yeah, we do.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to wrestling. But we did say we'd try and have him versus Dean Hallmark at some point, which I'd
Yeah, we
love to see as a wrestling fan.
Yeah, that would be great.
Um,
But yeah, I've just looked it up. It is August 4th to August 8th. So I would highly recommend that to any wrestler across the country, whether you're starting out or you're experienced. Like, the knowledge that those guys have is just immense. And I'm also in the process of asking if Saraya will come and do a coaching session.
well, she's already agreed to do it. It's just
Yeah,
when
it's
she's
just getting the dates in.
repaired.
Repaired, yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go.
So we don't need to talk about Tesco meal deal because we haven't got a guest that I can see on the sofa.
No.
There's no one there, and there's not a camera set up.
And I don't do a Tesco meal deal.
So we don't need to ask them about a cheat day because they're not there.
Although I do love a frickle. But I'm not going to mention the company that it's from.
Absolutely fuck that company because they started trying to fix the problem that they created. And I'm going to put this as a clip. They tried to fix it and then they stopped responding. And then when I messaged their people at TikTok, they stopped responding too.
But I still love a frickle.
Fuck the frickles.
No, oh, that's weird. I'd rather eat
I've
it.
seen weirder things on the internet. Funny stories. I've got a funny story from this week.
Okay.
But I can't say it
Why?
because it's potential. I don't know. I don't know the way the world is and what gets cancelled anymore. But all I'm going to say is, fucking hell, she's hot. I'm just going to leave it at that. That's one. That's one of them.
One of them.
If you know,
You know.
you know.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Sam? We're just going to leave that there.
Anyway. Oh, dear.
So I don't know what else we can really talk about. It's going to be a short episode because this knobhead forgot again to drop a message to the bearded fisherman, and I can't do it on my phone right now because normally I'd pull my phone out of my pocket and go, fuck it, I'll just do it now, but my battery's just died in my pocket.
Oh, no.
So-
How did you survive your poo without your phone?
I don't always need my phone to have a shit, you know. My body kind of does it for me. It just goes,
So why are you always in there so long?
get away from you.
Do you know it's our 15th wedding anniversary
Every
this
male
year?
watching or listening to this will understand that.
We could celebrate that with a divorce if you want.
Cool story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you afford it? Right. What else can we talk about?
Don't know.
What else is coming up? What else can people do?
So there's August 2nd at 1NK and
But there's stuff going on in Lincoln. I'm trying to cue you up. What's going on in Lincoln?
I have not got a clue what's
Oh my
going on in
God.
Lincoln.
We're part of some of it.
Yeah.
The Booton Park Fair.
Oh yeah, the Booton Park
Oh my
Fair.
days.
Oh look, it's been a long week, right? And also, as we record this, it's 8:25. I've been to the gym. I'm having coffee, which is a bad idea at this time of night, and I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I know. But Booton Park Fair.
Booton Park Fair, so we'll be
Always a lot
there.
of fun.
Oh, love it. And I'm just hoping the weather's hold out. Touch wood. So we're there on the Sunday, which is the 13th.
We're normally the Saturday, but which Sunday
Yeah,
this
we're
year?
there on the Sunday, which is the 13th. We'll be setting up first thing in the morning, so we'll be there all day, weather depending, but I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine.
And even when we've had bad weather before, it happened one year where we had rain, didn't it?
Yeah.
And we managed to create a story with Lenny getting arrested. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
So during the rain, we spoke to the police real kindly and they let us use the police van to chuck him in, put the blue lights on and everything.
It was great. We love the new one.
And that rolled into a story on the show. I can't remember exactly what it all was, but it was really funny.
It was really funny.
And for everyone involved, it was fantastic.
Look at this cool rhinoceros thing. I want it. How much is the ticket?
It's £1 per ticket.
I only got dollars. Will you take dollars?
No, sorry, no dollars.
Oh, dang it.
Oh,
English. Maths. Hey, look. Is English the same as American?
Thereabouts. Thereabouts.
Oh, nice. Okay. What about, what's this one?
Mathematics or maths.
I don't need no maths. I want to learn counting. I'm out of here. Huh. Chili jam. Sounds cold. Man, that's not cold at all. Oh, I can't let this mess off.
Spin the wheel, prize every time. Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. I'm gonna win a prize. Come on, Lenny.
Oh dear, that's the only number where there's no winner.
No prize.
No prize.
Oh, dang it. Dutch braids. I could look like Dutch. Hey, could y'all braid Lenny's hair?
No. Go away. No. You
No.
don't have the hair.
Dang it. That ain't no cowboy. He don't even have a cowboy hat. And that ain't no real duck. I'm out of here.
Why do I have to be here? I've got better places to be.
Junior, come quick. You can meet my childhood hero. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. See that? Barney the dinosaur. You're gonna meet him with me today. Hey, buddy, what time's Barney the dinosaur get here? The big purple guy.
Dinosaurs, they just make churros, my friend.
Churros.
Churros, my boy.
No dinosaur.
No, I've seen no dinosaurs around here, man.
Dang it. That's perfect. I'm gonna ask them. Hey, buddy, can I get a job in the RAF?
What would you like to do?
I want to be an airplane.
You can't be an aeroplane.
Dang it.
Hey Lenny, hey, I really want to thank you for everything you do for our community. And I've got a special present for you. Here you go, son. Look after it. That's my gun.
It's the real sheriff's gun.
It's my gun.
From the real sheriff.
Yeah.
Oh, what an honor. Thank
Well
you,
done,
sir.
son. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Look after yourself.
Well, Lenny sure has a great day at the fair. What a time for celebrating. Yeah!
Come on, Lenny. Hey, this isn't your entrance now. You can't have the guns.
Hey.
In the van.
What?
Come on.
What the hell there?
Get in the van.
What are you doing, Lenny?
Get in the van.
Lenny been bad.
Right, best behaviour today, alright?
Best behaviour.
Do alright? Let you out, okay?
Come out.
Come on.
Freedom.
And what we tend to do is the scouts, if they're there on the Sunday.
Oh, if they've got the assault course.
Yeah, the new guys always have to do the assault course.
Yeah.
So any of you, if you're listening to this and you're coming along, be aware the assault course, you will be doing it. And you have
Yes.
to beat the times, which I can't remember what they are,
No, just as fast as possible, and it's always great fun.
without breaking the course or your head.
Yeah.
But yeah, Booton Park, that's a lot of fun.
Yep.
So get yourselves along there, as well as loads of local businesses, stalls, charity stuff. There's normally some quite good food vans.
I mean, there's definitely going to be. Just Bake It are there, right?
I assume so.
I'm hoping they are.
Yeah, because they've the ones organising it,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Oh, like, I need Just Bake It cake.
But also there was the other year a really nice coffee wagon there. I remember the year before there was always shit coffee, and then
Then they brought
all of a
decent
sudden they
coffee.
brought the good coffee. So
Need good coffee.
yeah. What else is going on? I can't think. The beginning of the season soon, but we spoke about that last week.
But the
Eye on
beginning of
Me?
the season is on August 2nd.
It is the first game of the season.
First game of the season, and this year I've got a season ticket, and I'm not going to be there for the first game because I'll be setting up the event whilst you're watching football.
Yes, you will.
Standard.
Yep. Oh, should we get a violin? Do you want me to draw a violin? No. Okay.
No, because actually my day goes better when you're not there.
Yeah, good. Really don't know what else. I mean, these notes are only good for when we've got guests in. I really should have pre-planned this a little bit more.
You
So what
should.
we can actually do is give away a free match.
Yeah?
I mean, it's going to be, I don't know if it'll be interesting to listeners. Maybe we could make it a separate thing, but we'll drop a free match for you. Let's think of a match we've had fairly recently. The whole show will be available online. Let's go with Rogan and Nathan Black.
Yeah.
So I'll get you to announce that separately, so we don't have to put it on this podcast, but that will be following this in the next couple of hours if you're watching it as it goes live, or listening to it as it goes live, and it'll be on our YouTube for free.
Yep.
What else have you got to say? Anything?
Not really. For the next few weekends, I'm either working doing my day job or I've got a cage hire in Hinckley. That's going to be a good show. I really enjoy them ones. And then we start our summer season at Skipsy Sands on the 27th of July. And then the 28th of July is our 15th wedding anniversary. And we are at Cleethorpes doing a wrestling show.
The venue's great.
The venue's great. It's got good food as well. So that's okay.
It's got food.
It's all right. It means I don't have to cook.
It's got food. I wouldn't say great food.
It's all right.
It's
I
value
like
for
it.
money food.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not great food.
It'll do. Means I don't have to cook.
Well, I think quickly you can talk about ticket sales and how Gainsborough is going at the minute, maybe.
So, ticket sales for Gainsborough could be better. We need more ticket sales for Gainsborough shows.
Yeah.
It is, the cost of living is hitting everybody, including us, to be fair. The price of everything has gone up astronomically. So we're really trying to keep the Gainsborough shows going.
Well, I'm
'cause
just
we
going to
love
put it
that
on there
venue.
because someone watching this has commented, or they watched a match. So on YouTube, we've had a comment about when the prices were this and now they're this. Just for a perspective of cost of running the shows, this is the one thing that I do know about the cost, is pre-COVID we paid £280 something a year.
Yeah, for our
I think it was for our insurance. Since COVID, we are now paying £260 something a month. So the £4 increase on a ticket per person doesn't cover the cost of our monthly insurance.
But that's only a £4 increase on the front row.
Yes,
So the actual
yeah.
concession price of £9 a ticket, which they would have been paying in the first place,
It's gone up by £1.
has gone up by £1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is it.
But again, I just want to justify, we've always tried to keep our ticket prices at a price that as a family we could afford to do something.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any embarrassment of talking about that. It's what we could afford to do. We look at the average family and what they could afford to do, so we try and keep our prices as fair as possible.
Yeah.
And it's the cost of everything for us to run an event is astronomical, and we're not a big company.
No.
So these prices I think are fair. There's it's not like we're driving around in Lamborghinis and wearing Rolexes at the consumer's cost.
No, I'm still doing my day job.
If you want to look at prices hiking up, and again, fair play to the WWE, but none of us in Britain can touch what they're doing business wise. But their prices have gone from, we used to be able to get tickets for 30 quid, and now the cheap seats are 150.
Yeah,
something
which
like
is
that.
Just insane. Like when you and Ian went to the O2, that was literally because it was for his 16th birthday as a present, and he's not 16 until November.
Yeah.
So, poor kid, he's going to be like, oh, got no presents to open now. No, that's because you had it in whatever it was, May, March. I don't know when it was. When did they go to the O2?
All the days blend together. So and again, like with the stuff we do as a company, and it's not to stroke an ego, hey, look at us, or anything like that, but you have to bear in mind we do a lot with the community that comes out of our pockets as well.
Yeah,
you know,
and every show works towards Body Slams to Cancer.
Yeah. So we value everybody's support who comes along, because at the end of the day, it brings us to Body Slams to Cancer. And again, I'm not going to try and take credit for the hard work that goes into planning the shows or running the shows. I pretty much turn up and help people where I need to help and walk around making sure everyone's okay. You and others do all the hard work. So I can't take the credit for that, but I will defend that if people think this is about greed.
Yeah,
because I will be honest, it pissed me off.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that, and I mean, we had an interesting meeting today, actually, didn't we?
We did.
With a group at. Can I say the name?
I wouldn't yet.
Okay, so it is a local charity stroke community club.
It's through the council, yeah.
Through the council, and they have asked us if we can put on a show for them, and we don't yet know if we're going to be doing it at their venue or if we're going to be taking one of our next shows before Body Slams to Cancer and turning it into some of the profit from the show will then be donated to them. So we're just in the little stages of that, but actually we do stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
And those are the shows that I really, really enjoy.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this since 2013 now. And that is a long time to put your heart and soul into something.
Yeah.
And
there's plenty of people who come along and book some shows and go, oh, imports.
Oh,
and then bankrupt
don't ever
themselves.
do that again. That look.
I'll rub my semen on myself with these names.
Stop it.
And then they bankrupt themselves and then open up again 6 months later. That's never been about that with us.
No.
Like, it's literally about how we can support the community and try and make the scene better than it was in the area before we started.
And I think hopefully we've succeeded at that. But it is a tough old game. Like, really, really tough. But it'll be fine.
Yeah. So if you're in the Gainsborough area and you want to watch some wrestling, come along. If you're in a big group, if you're a community group, if you're a sports club or anything like that, and you want to come as a big group, and this goes for Lincoln as well, she's always said, like, get in touch and we'll see if we can sort out some sort of deal with big groups.
Yep, group ticket prices, I can always do that. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one that sets the ticket prices and puts them on sale. So if you want to contact me, I literally can get my mobile phone and allocate the tickets and send them to you. So, and I can do that at whatever price I set. So, yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Right, well, fuck off, Fly.
Is that fly count 1?
No, we have loads of them in here for some reason. I think it's all the sweaty knee pads that people bring in.
Yes.
Wash your knee pads, you dirty bastards.
Yes, because it stinks
Strap.
of sweat. Sweaty men and deep heat.
Strap.
It's strap, yeah.
Yeah, it's always strap.
It's always strap.
Yep. Well, I guess we can kind of call it there. It's not been as upbeat as normal. I think we made it a bit of a Debbie Downer there.
Well, it's you. You started it.
Yeah, I know, but I just needed to address what pissed me off.
Okay.
Will tickets for Body Slams to Cancer be on sale soon?
Yeah, I'm going to put them on sale at the end of August.
Okay. Here's a thought, though. If you listening or watching know any businesses that wanted to donate some prizes or get involved somehow, sponsor the event, what else can people do? Like auction stuff, anything.
Loads of stuff.
This is we want to raise as much as we can, so this is our call out to anybody who can help.
And actually, so what I will say is, as usual, we are supporting Sophie's Journey because they're an amazing charity, but they're also expanding to do things for adults now, which I think is amazing. But we need a second charity that we are going to support for Body Slams to Cancer. It needs to be relatively local and it needs to be cancer themed, or at least related back to cancer in some way. So I'd like to be able to announce that second charity in a couple of weeks. So if you've got any ideas,
we have got one in mind, right? But if anybody else has anything,
it's just, if anybody's got a better idea, then Yeah.
Because the one we want is shit.
No, it's not. It's just I want to make sure that
We're not overlooked anybody smaller.
Yeah, I want to make sure that the charities that we're supporting can really, really benefit from it. I mean, we over the years have raised nearly like £45,000, I think it is.
I can't remember. It's a lot.
But I want that money to go to a charity that really needs it. So send us your ideas.
Yes.
That's it. Right. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that bollocks.
Press the notification bell.
Yeah.
And then you'll get all these videos, plus the wrestling videos when the shows go out for free or the matches go out for free, plus the promos, plus other stuff that we put on there. And shorts. We put loads of YouTube shorts on there.
We do. And tickets are available from fightfactorwrestling.com. There you go.
Cool.
See you later.
Thank the guest.
Thanks. There ain't one.
The fucking fly.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, fly.
Right. Bye.
Bye.